In the last video, we discussed about lambda functions and their benefits with an example. Okay, in this video, let's discuss on functional interfaces. Okay, to recap the last video, we have discussed that prior to Java 1.8, anonymous classes were used extensively as of now after 1.8, which were replaced by lambda functions. So what is a functional interface? Uh, so a functional interface is an interface which contains only one abstract class and only one method in it. So it can contain only one abstract method, not more than that, right? It also called as SAM, a single abstract method. So the common functional interfaces used are defined in package function, Java util function. So for basics, we don't have to create interfaces for them. So examples of functional interfaces are listed below. So for the functional interfaces defined by Java util function, you can go to this package and see that basically we have a number of basic functional interfaces which can be utilized without creating anything, right? So these are the examples. So let's go into dive into the code. Basically, let's define a functional interface and then we will see how we can use them, right? So here I have a functional interface example. Let's define an example over here. So calculator. All right, so let it return an integer and consume. Basically we can consume an integer as well. So this is an we don't have to define it as an abstract. By default it will taken as an abstract method. All right, so right now let's define static void method so that we can run this. Let's give an a value to initialize the value. Let's take a value of integer 10. All right, so basically since we have the interface as a calculator, let's break common. So to instantiate it, so directly we cannot instantiate an interface, right? So we can do it using the lambda function. So actually if you can visit my previous video, basically the lambda function is clearly explained. Right, so let's calculate the sum of it. So this is my calculator logic, right? I have defined the method to calculate, so which is being defined over here instead of in the interface, right? So let's try to invoke that. So I'm giving 20, so the answer is should be 20 plus 20, that is 40, right? So let's print the answer. All right, so the sum result. So this is the answer which I am expecting. So I forgot to add the public static. Why? Apologies. All right. So right now we are done. So let's try to run this example and see like how the functional interfaces usually work. So the answer is 40, right? So we are invoking the method. So that is how we can use the functional interfaces. So at functional interface, we need to define it, right? Basically, we need to, there is an annotation called functional interface. So we need to declare it as functional interface over here. So yeah, here we go. So that is all from for the functional interface. If you have any comments or questions, please mention in the comments below so that I can address them. Thanks for watching.